Abby taught photography at Westover in the spring of 2004 while I was on sabbatical in China. Abby is an artist who combines performance and photography, creating self-portraits with a sense of humor. After years as a commercial photographer in New York City, she transitioned into solely art about 4 years ago. Art, she feels, is much more about exposing one's inner self. With the advent of Facebook and blogging, she started using social media as a tool for expression, and thus has mostly all of her work online, except for the stunning exhibition that we have in our gallery, which will be in there for the next 4 weeks. Here's Abby.
Thank you, Westover, for allowing me to exhibit here, and thank you especially to Michael Gallagher, who's been so kind and supportive of my pursuit in art over the years. I wanted to start out by telling you how I started making self-portraits. At Westover, I was overhead. I loved rockouts and Red Hall, the Germans and all of the fun traditions. I loved dressing up and doing skits with my friends. I also was a member of a secret group called X. So I've always loved playing pranks and tricks on people. So when Facebook started, I thought it would be really funny to create a persona that I knew would make people laugh. I also became a muse for a famous writer / rock star. I realized how powerful images were, how people actually became obsessed with the idea of me and not the real person. So if this was happening on my little Facebook page, imagine what was happening to society on a whole. So I'm just going to show you some slides of my profile pictures. And then I just started creating different types of personas, or characters, I guess. From what I saw in popular culture. That's actually a nice retouched picture. That's my Lady Gaga. That's my Katy Perry. Advertising. That's me. I made a film of another Westover girl, and Michael actually came to the first screening in New York, and we traveled around the country filming ourselves, and we found people to be in the movie to represent the country and stereotypes that make up our culture. So we found a bunch of people, and now we're actually making a book with poetry and essays next to our pictures, basically just taken from our blog. We blogged the whole time. It was a 5-week trip, and so it's just our take. It's the feminine version of the Jack Kerouac On the Road. But the film's called The Hunt for Good Americans, and it will not be coming to any theaters near you. So we're trying to get it into film festivals now, but it is experimental and artistic and unpolished since we did everything ourselves. So we're trying to get it out there though. I'll let you know if we get into any film festivals. And you can follow us on Facebook. Any questions?
Did anybody else help you take pictures?
No, they're all self-timed, and actually it's a lot harder than it looks. Well, you guys are probably all taking pictures of yourselves, so. Yeah, tripod, self-timer, and most of the time I'm all alone. So otherwise it would be way too awkward and embarrassing. It already is embarrassing.